On Friday, May 13th, Brooklyn, New York. Are you ready to play a wicked mass as Ridealong presents Midnight Mass, the Ultra Glow Fest. Everything must glow. Junior George official birthday party featuring live from Grenada for the very first time. Little Jello.
Why not Ginger?
Jello.
And you're playing bad guy.
Together with the Energy Kings of Soca, Looney Spark and Electrify Live. Also coming to shell the place down, it's Mr. Lex and Denise Sosiwa Belfon. All going down inside 178 Newport Street, Brooklyn, New York. Get your early bird tickets for only $30 more at the door. Get them on Eventbrite, nightmass.eventbrite.com. And for more details, 718-701-5720. Your DJs, DJ Hot Stepper, Lil B, and DJ Spice. It's Midnight Mass, the Ultra Glow Fest. Glow sticks on entry. Wear something white. Midnight Mass. Inside of Brooklyn, 178 Newport Street. Friday, May 13th.
Yes. Yes. Welcome to Ridealong Live for today. It's Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, Hump Day. Happy to be here, as always. Hello, riders, night riders. How you guys doing? Guys, today's story got me really pissed off. And I'm still pissed off. I'm very pissed off. And you would hear this in my voice today. We have a young mother on the program, and she's finally speaking out for the first time. I mean, she did a news briefing, but she's speaking out and sharing her entire story for the first time. This mother just lost a son, and there have been no answers for this mother. And this is a fact-finding, searching mission that we're on to help get this mother some answers, just some basic answers to what happened to her son. We're going to talk about it. Yes. Good evening to you, V. Kevin, how you doing? Veronica, how you doing? Yeah, as you're coming, just share up the program, guys. I want to also big up everyone locked on and watching us live right now from our new affiliate, Asbert News Network. How you doing, the folks over there at Asbert News Network? Thank you so much for allowing us to get that information across your platform as well. We really, really appreciate this. Also, everybody else, Kelvin Morass, how you doing? Yes, no, I'm pissed off today. And after you hear the mother's story today, guys, you guys gonna ask the question, why? So many unanswered questions. It's crazy. Anyway, everywhere, share up the program. Ed Dillon, how you doing? Norma, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hardly want to wait to bring in the mother in, but I want to make sure you guys share the program properly. I want to make sure that this mother's story get heard. All right. I want to make sure that Karen's story gets heard. I want to make sure that somebody who possibly was in the vicinity that have more information could also contact and just bring the mother at some kind of peace and just answer some basic questions that they have. Hopefully, this program will bring across that type of appeal and get people to get that information over. Everybody share. We're about to start, guys. There's a lot happening, so go ahead and share. Let me first share this news clip, guys. This is a news clip after this was the 5th homicide in Grenada for the year. Check this out.
Brings family and friends of a youngster who has become known for his love for bikes. They received the sad news on Friday night that Ali Alexander had departed this life. Ali is believed to have died instantly after his bike crashed into a building along Hobart Blaze Street, St. George. A person who was in the vicinity at the time was heard to say that the youngster had overtaken a vehicle on Scott Street and proceeded onto Blaze Street through Fair, where he later collided and crashed. Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin told a press briefing today that investigations have commenced into the circumstances surrounding his death.
This accident occurred on Blaze Street, and at the point in time, according to the information so far with the investigation, the accident occurred while in the process of passing another vehicle on his motorcycle, and that other vehicle being a service vehicle belonging to the RGPF. Currently, the investigations in this matter is ongoing. To date, all of the on-scene investigations have been completed. The motorcycle and vehicle involved have been examined, and we now await post-mortem results as we advance the investigation in this tragic, sad, and unfortunate accident.
Some accounts claim that Alexander was involved in a chase with the police. However, the notion was quickly shut down by Commissioner Martin.
On all of the evidence and briefing, and I've had repeated briefing on this, there is no truth to any suspicion of racing, speeding, or racing down the person as a pursuit from a law enforcement point of view whatsoever in this matter. We will continue with this investigation. The fact that it still is a very open investigation, it will be premature to get into some of the elements of the factor. But from the preliminary information I have, there seem to be some judgmental issues that might be involved in this case, and I actually wait to the outcome of the investigation before we can speak definitively.
His death has left a void in the hearts of many, including members of the biking fraternity, his immediate family, and his close friends.
It's more like a brother figure to me, right? Anytime we had our free time, we used to go out and chill and stuff, you know. Just have fun for the day. Most times I used to come down here and check him and thing, you know. We just talk, reason out life and thing. He always used to show me little scenes and stuff, you know, like how to carry on with myself and thing, you know. He was like a motivated person, you know. He just always know the right time to make a joke and, you know, like things to just make you focus on your mindset, things where you want. However, he was my brother, so he'll forever live in my mind.
He was my cousin. Well, not was, he is my cousin. And Ali was a respectable young man, you know. Don't get himself involved in no family problem, no nothing, no smoking. He drink a little beer, you know, and he spent most of his time with his kids and his mom and his girlfriend.
Alexander was a student of the Westerhall Secondary School. The institution issued a message on its Facebook page expressing deep condolences. The school's body said that Ali will be greatly missed. The message added that he was known for his warm personality, his loyalty as a friend who never passed you on the street without an acknowledgement. Chrislina John, GBN News.
And that was a GBN News story that was published just a few weeks ago. Joining us on the live right now is his mother, Karen Alexander. Karen, I'm sorry that we had to meet in like this, but welcome to the ride. I'm happy that you finally decide to break your silence and speak about this incident. How are you today, Karen?
Well, crying.
Yeah, I could only imagine. Tell us a little bit about Ali. Let's talk about him for a bit.
Okay. Ali was a good. He was everything to his home here. He's my only son. And I miss him. Life is not the same without him.
Yes.
I'm just trying to cope day to day, you know. And he was such a good kid, never rude, nothing, you know. Always, when he built up his mind for things, he always goes towards it. Always, you know, always show an example to all the kids inside here. Everything is he, you know. And there's so much to talk about my son. So much. It's like sometimes I just think like I'm still sleeping, you know. I cannot believe I lost him. So today, I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm just here for some closure and some justice, you know, for my son.
And that's perfectly understandable. What happened on that day?
Okay.
As far as what you remember, what you recalled, not up to the accident point. We're going to get to that, but before that point,
Before the accident,
yeah.
okay, well, that same day, I remember speaking to him because he have a 3-year-old son, and normally the 3-year-old will stay with my mom when he come from daycare. So I remember calling Ali about 11 o'clock the day, and I said, Ali, could you bring a go home and bring a clothes over to mommy for AJ, because you know I forget to bring a clothes for him. And I said, Ali, um I remember Brown Sugar was getting a little scarce because of the lockdown and so on, because he works at Spring Supermarket, everybody knows. And I said, could you get your mother 5 pound of brown sugar, please? And he said, okay, mommy. And I said, Ali, don't forget to go check up on AJ. AJ giving a lot of trouble. When you finish work, don't forget to go and spend some time with him. He said, okay, mommy. And that was the last time I spoke to my son
Wow.
until that night I got that phone call.
Who contacted you in that night? How did you find out?
Okay, well, his girlfriend called me, and I was in my mom's shop just going and get something to eat. And she said, Miss Karen, are you home? And I said, yes, I'm by mommy. And then she said, well, look, Ali just had an accident. So I said, what? And then she said, it look as Ali died. And then I fell down. I, f- I know I scream out and then I fall down. And then when I catch myself, I get up and then I remember running to get my car, running to get my car to go. I didn't even listen to hear where or how. And then when I run in to get my car, mommy and then maybe hear the phone and they call out to me and said, you know, don't let her drive. And then same time my husband had just come from work and he didn't even know. So then he come down and say, what's going on? Then he tell me, come out, come out. So then we drive to the scene, and then when I reach, I couldn't even face looking at the situation there. I could remember just keep like fainting away and bawling, you know. I haven't even get a good chance to say goodbye because I could not have looked at him even until burial.
Yes. Sad,
Ever
sad event. Go
It's
ahead.
hot so bad. Every day I wake up and it's like the house feels so empty, empty, empty. It's like something is missing. Part of me is like gone.
Yes. What did you What did you hear? What
Okay.
about what transpired on that day? Because there are several stories. There are different versions of what happened. You
Okay.
know, folks are saying that he was being chased by police. for the police are saying that that never happened. There are several versions of what transpired. What have you heard?
But what I heard the same thing. He was chased by police, but it was not true because his girlfriend tell me Ali came by her and she said Ali he came to pick her up from after work and she said Ali, I don't like on the bike and stuff. So he tell her okay, he gonna go back for his car. And on the way going back for his car, I understand he collide with the police vehicle, but I understand that he was blowing them to pass. And, maybe they wasn't allowing him to pass. So, bike men, they will always squeeze here and there, And I heard, by passing, maybe either they bounce him us like that because I understand it. Have somebody was said they was right behind and they look was just to press the mash their brakes and look at everything and then the person said why goes to the police when they wouldn't do anything about it.
Right, right. So based on the story, just to recreate the idea a bit, was that he was trying to overtake a vehicle, and in the
Right,
process of doing that,
right.
his bike struck a police service vehicle,
Well,
and
hmm
that's the version of this. That's the version of the story that a few people had articulated to us as well.
yes.
Right. Now, tell us about the investigation and following that tragic incident and the conversation that you would have had with the police, the information that the police would have given to you. How did that process go after you found out the most horrific thing that could happen, the most life-changing thing? What did the police do after that?
Okay, so the commissioner police came by us the Saturday morning and he spoke to us. He said, he's so sorry, he didn't realize we was his neighbor, he lived not too far and stuff, and extend his colons, and then he said, we could call at any time and so on. And I could remember once I called his office because I wasn't hearing anything again. And I called and I tell him who I was. And I said, I didn't get to hear the policeman's statement. And he was like, ma'am. I said, we're doing a thorough investigation. I'm going to get back to you in this kind of arrogant way.
Who,
So
who,
what
who, repeat that. Who said that to you? Who said that to
the
you?
commissioner of police, and I just said okay, and I put on my phone, and I did not even bother to call him back anymore. Until then, I think was a month ago, they called and said the investigation finished. They called and told my husband that, and they taken the matter to court, and that was it. 8 months now.
So you heard that following the accident
Mm-hmm,
involving your son's motorbike and the police service vehicle.
mm-hmm,
I heard the commissioner mention there that they are going to be doing a thorough investigation,
mm-hmm,
and the process would start, and all the everything has been checked out and going forward.
mm-hmm.
But you were never updated through the process of what the investigation or what happened in the investigation. And after the investigation would have completed, you still wasn't notified as to what happened.
No, they notify my husband and tell him that they taken the matter to court. So I said to my husband, they didn't say what they find, what happened, or nothing like that. And because to me, I was saying, if I had an accident with you, at least even stuff as I would have liked the policeman to come and say something. But He didn't even said anything. All of I know, I was trying to even know the guy, and it's like he took down everything off of social media. It's like they was hiding him from us. They didn't even including us to hear his statement or anything like that.
Did you ever get a chance to read the police report or to see the statement from the police?
No, I did not.
And that was never presented to you at all?
No, was never present to us.
Yeah. Guys, again, we're talking here with Karen, and Karen lost her son, right? Her son, young man, as a lot of people mention, a very respectful young man who have all his life ahead of him, a young child. His life was taken away very tragically. The sad part about this is, the very sad part about this is how it was handled, because to date, although there are reports that the investigation is completed, Karen and the family is still left in the dark. Like they don't know. They don't know what to do. They don't know what transpired. And worse yet, were you represented? Did you have a lawyer fighting this? Are you trying to get some wrongful debt claim? What was the legal process, and what's your involvement in the legal process?
Okay, for me, I would like to, I will take a lawyer, but as I said, I was not there, and I will, still, I was so messed up so bad. It's only now I'm trying to get a grip of myself, and I'm trying to do my own little investigation, trying to, if anybody knows anything or saw what happened that night, or any little information that could help us, that could bring the case up to standard, that is what I am looking for right now.
Closure.
Closure.
And we have the phone numbers up, guys, because I said we're on a fact-finding mission to try to help this mother get some closure as to what transpires. So the phone number is going to be up. You guys could call in at any time with any information. If you just want to speak to the mother, you could call on the WhatsApp or you could call on the phone line. The number is 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. Again, we're talking to the mother of Ali Alexander, young man, the fifth homicide. Well, he's like classified as a number, the number 5, but he's much more than a number. That's her son, right? And he's not just a number. And it took her a while to speak out about it. I saw a lot of people saying, Karen, it's like you wasn't saying anything. You needed to speak up and speak out about this. From your perspective or from your side, why didn't you not speak out before now?
Why didn't I speak out before now? Like I said, I was in a really, really bad state. I didn't even
Yeah.
want to hear anything. Even even if I hear a motorbike pass, it will just bring back so much of pain and bad memories to me. It's like it was so much for me. That's why I wasn't speaking out. It was too much for me, you know. Since that accident, I haven't been going anywhere, haven't been doing anything, haven't feeling to even, you know, in being in public or anything.
Yeah. Someone is mentioning in St. Vincent. Now, we covered this story of a young man named CJ over there in St. Vincent. We covered the story a few weeks ago. So I'm very familiar with the story involving the young man in St. Vincent named CJ. How has this changed your family's life? You, your family, how everybody coping with the loss now of your son, and he's not being there anymore? How are they
It's
coping with that?
it's still painful for everybody because if you come inside this village inside here, you come in and you will still find like something is missing. Something is. here anymore inside this village here, because it's like Ali used to light up this village inside here. All the kids look up to him, all. And even even some of the kids will still visit his tomb. They still goes down and visit him.
Yes. 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 We got a call. Let me see if I can bring this call in. Caller, you live? Hello? Hello? All right, wait, the last call. Again, guys, the number is 718-701-5720. If you want to speak to the mother, you could call on the WhatsApp or you could call us direct. Again, the number is, put it back on the screen, 718-701-5720. Karen, what are you, and we are going to help you whichever way you want to go forward with this, but what is your next step? What are you trying, what is justice for you at this point?
Justice at this point is, I just want to know what happened that night of that accident. You know, I just want to know what happened. Whoever witnessed that accident, that's all I want to know, to get some closure, some type of rest, because it's like sometimes I don't even sleep properly. I
Yes.
don't even eat properly.
Yes. As if you're just joining us, I want to play back this news clipping again because I'm sure that there are people out there that witnessed or saw something. I want you guys to call in. I want you to tag someone who may have information that could give the mother some closure as to what happened, what transpired. This is the story once again.
It was a woeful weekend for a Springs family and friends of a youngster who has become known for his love for bikes. They received the sad news on Friday night that Ali Alexander had departed this life. Ali is believed to have died instantly after his bike crashed into a building along Hobart Blaze Street, St. George. A person who was in the vicinity at the time was heard to say that the youngster had overtaken a vehicle on Scott Street and proceeded onto Blaze Street through Fair, where he later collided and crashed. Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin told a press briefing today that investigations have commenced into the circumstances surrounding his death.
This accident occurred on Hobart Blaze Street, and at the point in time, according to the information so far with the investigation, the accident occurred while in the process of passing another vehicle on his motorcycle, and that other vehicle being a service vehicle belonging to the RGPF. Currently, the investigations in this matter is ongoing. To date, all of the on-scene investigations have been completed. The motorcycle and vehicle involved have been examined, and we now await post-mortem results as we advance the investigation in this tragic, sad, and unfortunate accident.
Some accounts claim that Alexander was involved in a chase with the police. However, the notion was quickly shut down by Commissioner Martin.
On all of the evidence and briefing, and I've had repeated briefing on this, there is no truth to any suspicion of racing, speeding, or racing down the person as a pursuit from a law enforcement point of view whatsoever in this matter. We will continue with this investigation. The fact that it still is a very open investigation, it will be premature to get into some of the elements of the factor. But from the preliminary information I have, there seem to be some judgmental issues that might be involved in this case, and I actually wait to the outcome of the investigation before we can speak definitively.
His death has left a void in the hearts of many, including members of the biking fraternity, his immediate family, and his close friends.
It's more like a brother figure to me, right? Anytime we had our free time, we used to go out and chill and stuff, you know. Just have fun for the day. Most times I used to come down here and check him and thing, you know. We just talk reason out life and thing. He also showed me like scenes and stuff, you know, like how to carry on with myself and thing, you know. He was like a motivated person, you know. He just always know the right time to make a joke and, you know, like things to just make you focus on your mindset, things where you want. Forever. He was my brother, so he'll forever live in my mind.
He was my cousin. Well, not was, he is my cousin. And he was a respectable young man, you know. Don't get yourself involved in no from a problem, no nothing, no smoking. He drink a little beer, you know, and he spend most of his time with his kids and his mom and his girlfriend.
Alexander was a student of the Westerhall Secondary School. The institution issued a message on its Facebook page expressing deep condolences. The school's body said that Ali will be greatly missed. The message added that he was known for his warm personality, his loyalty as a friend who never passed you on the street without an acknowledgement. Chrislina John, GBN News. It was a woeful weekend for a Springs family.
Again, guys, we are on a fact-finding mission to try to find some answers here for the mother, Ms. Karen Alexander, who lost her son this tragic accident. Karen, why do you think that a lot of people are not coming forward and giving information to the police?
I don't know if some people don't, maybe just don't want to take part, but you know, I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I think that they will find it in their heart, you know, if it was their only son or their brother or sister, you know.
Yes. And you mentioned in an interview that I saw you know, you were speaking about you believe that the police is concealing or hiding information from you. Why do you believe that the information is not being circulated to you from the police?
Because I think by now, you know, they should be calling us and say what they found from the investigation, or, you know, what next. And I mean, I was looking forward to hear the other party's side that had the accident with him.
Yeah. For the life of me, I don't understand why they cannot provide you with the police report or the information that from the police, because they were both of them were in the accident. They were there. They were present, and I think that at least that information, the police report. So if you go into the police station, Karen, and you ask for that police report, they wouldn't make it available to you.
I'm not too sure.
Have you tried? Have you tried to get the police report or information from them that would at least give you that closure?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, this is I think one of the steps that would at least edge a little closer to getting you the closure, is to get in that document and see what about the postmortem. Was a postmortem done to actually identify the actual cause of death?
Yes, there was.
Okay. And what was the conclusion of that?
Okay, well, I have it. The postmortem is like, you know, you could see he died from like the shock, like the
Yeah.
lash, you know, the instant lash that he got.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, guys, we're trying to get this mother some information, but I do believe, and I'm gonna assist you in making the call, even if we have to do it right after the program, to call police to try to get a full explanation or full indication as to what transpired, that's what's on the police report, so that at least you would have that information. And I still firmly believe that they have no reason or no right to be arrogant at you trying to find information. The information should be fluid. Someone should come and sit with you and explain to you the situation, because I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult for you to go through. Yeah. And I could just imagine how more difficult it got right after the incident that happened in Woburn. Did that
Yeah.
trigger anything in you after the police incident with the boat incident?
Oh Lord. Well, I must said it even gave me a wake up call, you know. It gave me like a boldness, to get up to go to MTV because I was praying about it and I was kind of, boosting myself to do it a while now. But, because I said I was so broken up, but since that incident in Woburn, it just gave me a boldness, to get up. And I said, Karen, I have to do this. I have to find out, what happened to my son, and I have to do this because this is another young man life again, you know, in stakes. So I got up and I had a bad headache and everything, and I said, you know what, I'm going still. And I went, and after the interview, my head started to feel a little better because it's been a while now. My head not feeling so right. But since I did that interview, my head started to feel a little more better.
Yes. Yeah. You got a lot of weight taken off because you
Yeah.
actually spoke out about it. So if we have the police commissioner or the folks at the RGPF or the authorities watching right now, what would you want to say to them? What information you want to convey to them?
Okay. I will just like them, they could meet with us and let us know what they found, and which will give us some kind of closure, especially me, which I have to deal with this day to day. So I would like them to meet with us and let us know because the commissioner promised that he will get back to us and he did not. My husband received a phone call and they said that the investigation is finished and they're taking the matter to court and they're gonna summons us.
They're gonna summons you? Right, what I mean?
Me and my husband, to come to court.
Okay, all right. When is it? When is the next court hearing, or what next with the court? What date do you have?
Said anything about a court hearing or anything else?
So you haven't gotten any information on the court hearing. They only told you that the investigation is finished and they're going to summons you whenever that next time is to come to court.
Yes.
All right. All right. So what we're going to do? I think someone from the RGPF should contact you and better explain the situation to you. Because if the investigation is completed, I think that they should at least give you some kind of clarity as to what transpired. But we're going to handle some of the stuff off air to see how much information we could get to you from them with our assistant. Hopefully, they would talk to us, and that would bring some more clarity to this particular situation right here. Any last word you want to say? Anything else you want to say to the authorities that's watching right now?
Well, like I said, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just here looking for some information. You know, I'm here just trying to get some closure and some justice for my son.
Yes. And that and RJ so 718 said it right. I think that may include you speaking to a lawyer because you have been left out of this whole situation right now because I guess you don't have a representation, and that is
Yeah.
important. So I think that's the next step as well. I'll introduce you to a few lawyers. I'll call a couple of them and see if we could start speaking with them so you could get that information flowing your way. But listen, I don't want to even take you up for long. I could feel the pain that you're going through and having to regurgitate and continue to speak about this. It's just reliving the moments every time. So I'm gonna let you go, and we'll talk off air. I'll put you in touch with some of my lawyers in Grenada. You could talk with them, I'll see how we could work everything out with them, and then so you could get some answers. So before we go, let me just take this quick call on the line. Caller, where are you calling us from?
I was listening to your program, though, Junior.
Yes, you're live.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, man, the police force have a code of silence. They
Right.
protect their own, and if you don't have a lawyer, a good attorney, and to get some, and do some private investigation, she will never get closure. They wouldn't give her no. They wouldn't give her no information.
Yeah.
And if let's put it that way, if the guy had caused his own accident and could run off the road or run and hit something, and he died, it's the police obligation to come to the mother and say, listen, look at what happened. Here was what happened. X, Y, Z. That's what happened. But they're hiding things. They don't tell her nothing. The commissioner of police don't even taking it upon himself to come visit her, and that was it. And he don't giving them no information. That tells me that he's hiding something. They're hiding something, and she wouldn't get to know until she have a attorney on her case seeking the truth.
Yeah.
That's only how she's gonna get the information. Because in Grenada, man, there's a code of silence. The police protect them own. No matter what, they protect their own, and you will never know nothing from the police because they concealed everything, all the information, all the evidence, everything. They conceal that. You have to have a attorney or something to go after them. Otherwise, you don't know nothing.
Yeah. I do agree. I mean,
It's really
information in a time like this, you would be amazed how consoling information could be. And to be withholding this information from her, I don't see the purpose. I don't see the good reason. I think information should flow. At least she could come to some kind of closure.
Yeah, because the reason why they're concealing it is because there is holding it in the case. If it was a clear cut case that the guy run off the road and hit something and he died, they would come straight up and tell us straight, listen, here what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened, and that's the facts. But if they can't come forward and up to this day, they can't come and tell her, listen, what is going on. It's because they're concealing information. They don't want to tell her that because you see, if they go and they tell her anything besides what they conceal, and to get to know the truth, it will be a problem for them.
Yeah.
So that's why you see and they know how. They listen to me. They know how Grenada runs. They know how the people. It's not everybody, but when they meet people that don't know how to go along in the system, how to get into the system, they're screwed.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and they know that. For instance, that's that's going outside the scope. The same incident that happened with the guy with the boat again. That's another young guy that died.
Mm-hmm.
They're concealing the information. They're hiding stuff. This is the thing that's going on. That's the thing. Something needs to be done in Grenada. Let me tell you, and Junior, there is good police officers in Grenada.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some bad ones, and they need to sit them out and get rid of them. There is good police officers in Grenada, real good ones, But again, there are some bad ones. There are some bad apples. They need to get rid of those. Mm-hmm. And if they do that, Grenada going to be a better place. Because you know why it's going to be a better place? Because the people in Grenada going to be on the police officers, the police on the side.
Yeah.
As something happens, they go jump to give information.
Yeah. Thank you so
But
much,
that's the
caller.
problem, yeah.
We appreciate your input on this. All right.
Yeah, man, no respect, man.
Thanks again. Again, guys, 718-701-5720. As I said, we're on a fact-finding mission to get some information to this mother that could help just bring some kind of closure. Information is very few, and she hasn't been getting a steady flow of information of what happened to her son that died with a collision with a police service vehicle. The information, as she was told, the investigation, I should say, that she was told is complete. Yet the information has not been reaching her, and she really don't know what is going on at this moment. Again, guys, we're going to keep the phone lines open again, 718-701-5720. I'm also seeing that a few people have been WhatsApping me, so I'm going to check out your information and all the leads that you send in. If you have any videos, any photos, anything, if you are on the scene at the time of the accident, please send us some information so we could conduct our own internal investigation into this case right here. Any last word before we go, Karen?
Yes, Junior, and I saw the police officer is back to work as normal, living his normal life. And I was looking at him myself.
Yeah.
And it's pain so much. He just back to work, living his normal life. Like, you don't even have a conscience, nothing. Nothing.
All right. We're going to do the rest of the work off air.
Okay.
Karen, we'll keep in touch and see what we can do to assist you, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Karen. All right, we'll keep in touch. All right, guys. So I had to let the mother go. I mean, it's painful, right? And we could all understand. But here's what could help her right now. Here's what could really help her, because what she's looking for, and she's so mild in her delivery, she just wants some closure, guys. She just wants some information. Imagine your good son that died, and you can't even find out his last moments. She's trying and seeking some closure. What we are going to do together with her is to make those calls to get her these answers, right? But what we also need help in is getting information from people. We know sometimes they don't want to or feel like they want to talk to the police, but you could share your information with us. If you have video, photos, or anything that would help piece together the story for the mother to get some closure, we're asking to please share it with us. The phone number that you could call right here, 718-701-5720, right there on the screen, 718-701-5720. I will ensure that we assist the mother to get some closure in this case right here. And we're still going to keep the phone lines open. Sir, Rhonda, you're sure right. Not something that you want to imagine. It's not something that you want to imagine. Again, we continue to get information as we speak. I'm getting texts. I'm getting WhatsApp messages. And I'm thinking that. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, that's someone who called with some information, but they want to stay anonymous. So we're going to respect that. All right, guys. So again, And I think that this conversation has been very successful because so far I've gotten 5 different leads, 5 separate leads, and hopefully by the end of this we could get more information that we could take to the mother as closure and information that even the police don't have in this particular case. Or probably they do, but they didn't share it with her. And that would be good closure for the mom, the information that she needs. We'll keep the phone lines open for a quick bit. 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. That's my number. All right, guys, so this is what we're going to do from here. We're gonna wrap it up right here. And we'll conduct all other information because the information coming through on the WhatsApp fast and furious, as you well could imagine. I want to get a chance to digest some of the information a bit and start working on this for the family, all right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program. For everyone who shared and continues to share information with us on the WhatsApp, you could continue to do that even after the program. This is the number right here. Add it to your WhatsApp, 718-701-5720. Add that number to your WhatsApp and just send us whatever information you have in this case, 718-701-5720. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program today. Don't forget, join us tomorrow for Dear Riders. And Friday, we have something brand new for you guys. We got something brand new for you guys in the Ride. A nice addition to the Ride Trivia. And that's on Friday. I want to see you guys come out and play trivia game with us. What else? Before I go, I got to tell you about this. If you're in New York, around the 13th, May 13th, this is 2 weeks, a week or so from tonight. I want you guys to come out and celebrate my birthday party with me. It's going to be in Brooklyn. It's going to be a really nice event. It's called Midnight Mass, Ultra Glow Fete, free glow stick upon arrival. That's Midnight Mass, Ultra Glow Fete, everything with glow. It's in Brooklyn at 178 Newport Street. That's 178 Newport Street. We have Looney Spark and Electrify. From Grenada, we have Little Jello, Specky. Of course, we have Mr. Legs, Denny's Belfon, and some other surprises. It's going to be a nice event. Get your tickets right now at nightmass.eventbrite.com. That's nightmass.eventbrite.com.
Friday, May 13th, Brooklyn, New York. Are you ready to play a wicked mass as Ridealong presents Midnight Mass, the Ultra Glow Fest. Everything must glow. Junior George official birthday party featuring live from Grenada for the very first time. Little Jello.
Why not ginger?
Jello.
And you're playing bad girl.
Together with the Energy Kings of Soca, Looney Spark and Electrify Live. Also coming to shell the place down, it's Mr. Legs and Denise Sosiwa Belfon. All going down inside 178 Newport Street, Brooklyn, New York. Get your early bird tickets for only $30 more at the door. Get them on Eventbrite, nightmass.eventbrite.com. And for more details, 718-701-5720. Your DJs, DJ Hot Stepper, Lil B, and DJ Spice. It's Midnight Mass, the Ultra Glow Fest. Glow sticks on entry. Wear something white. Midnight Mass. Inside of Brooklyn, 178 Newport Street. Friday, May 13th. On Sunday, May 8th, Mother's Day, New Face Promotion presents Retro Bingo. Retro Bingo. Up to $5,000 in cash. 5 $200 games, 2 $500 games, 1 $1,000 game, and the jackpot $2,000. Retro Bingo going down at 178 Newport Street. Music by DJ Flawless, No Apology, and DJ Hot Stepper. Your tickets cost $40. More at the door. For more info, call 347-304-5453. Zelle or Cash App is accepted. Start time 7 p.m. It's Retro Bingo. Mother's Day, Sunday, May 8th. Lots of giveaways for the ladies. Retro Bingo, up to $5,000 in cash. Sunday, May 8th, Mother's Day.
Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
Do you feel sick? Are you unsure? Or need to travel, but can't afford the long, exhausting lines? Then you need to be tested for COVID-19. Here at All Pro Health Lab, you can schedule your appointment online. No wait, no lines, no hassle. And get your results back in 30 minutes or less. Call now to find out more. 516-828-1808. Our agents are always ready to help. Hear why everyone is talking about All Pro Lab. It's quick, efficient, and tests are guaranteed in 30 minutes or less with full certification. Check us out online at allprolab.com or call 516-828-1808. All Pro Health Lab. Call today.
Again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our program today. Don't forget, before you leave, click the follow button. But even more important, guys, you are the fuel that keep Ride Along going every single day, right? So I want you guys to become a supporter of our program. Being a supporter means that you are helping the program help people around the world. With your assistance, we can't do it without you. Here's how you could become a supporter of Ride Along Live. My name is Junior George, founder and host of Ride Along Live, and I'm inviting you to become a paid subscriber to this platform. With your support of just $4.99 per month, you could do so much to help this platform grow and to help us help you and others around the world. We encourage you to click that link and become a supporter today. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Of course. One last thing I got to tell you guys. If you're going Grenada for Carnival this year, Spice Mass, you got to be a part of the Celebrity Cruise. Yeah, the Celebrity Cruise, the original Celebrity Cruise, the Return to Mass, Celebrity Cruise Grenada Edition, Carnival Thursday, Romana 2. It'll be amazing. Ticket on sale soon. Keep checking us right here on Ride Along Live for more information and when ticket will be on sale. It's limited. You got to get your ticket fast. Oh, did I say last thing? I meant last. Buy Brand Caribbean. Yeah, buy Brand Caribbean. Buy organic, eat organic. CaribbeanOrganics.com. That's where you get all your fudge, your candy, your sweet treats, everything. All spices delivered to your door. CaribbeanOrganics.com. Check it out. Well, it's on Ride Along, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean? You know, I grew up in what I guess we call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just of the facts. And that's why everyone has a story to tell. Ride Along Live, I mean, yeah, it's the real deal.